Yeah, you seem a little nervous.
Well, yeah, I just wish that Maeve would get here.
Just calm down. Still got a half an hour for the ceremony.
Yeah, I know.
Besides, she may be having second thoughts. You know, women change their mind. She might not even show up.
Oh,
I'm
Billy,
only kidding. I'm only kidding. Calm down. You worse than Mindy ever was.
Yeah, I know. I guess I've got a case of the jitters.
Well, I know you're not used to jitters, but as best man, let me tell you that jitters are a part of every ceremony, especially Lewis's.
I'm not a Lewis, Billy.
Well, you got a case of Lewis jitters, and that's good enough for me. Kyle, I know we don't have the same father, but I'm always going to think of you as my brother.
Well, thank you, Billy. You couldn't have given me a nicer present, especially today. Thanks.
Good. Now, let me give you a piece of advice.
Vanessa, do you know why H.B. decided to come alone?
No, I don't.
Would you excuse me a minute, dear?
So, Vanessa says that when she saw this other girl dressed up in her bridal gown, Mindy almost punched her out right there in the dressing room.
Well, Mindy...
Billy, would you let me have a moment with my son, please?
Okay, just don't shake him up. He's already like a milkshake.
Thank you.
What is it, Mother?
Carl, this is very difficult for me. I know you met your father. I know he told you.
My real father. Yes.
Can you ever forgive me for what I did?
How is it outside?
Mighty pretty, way it should have been for Christmas.
Oh,
Everybody here?
everybody except the bride. Come on in.
Hi, Sally. How are you, darling?
Fine, darling. Good to see you.
Hi, Kyle. Nice to see you.
Kyle, honey, will you forgive me?
Mother...
Now, I know what I did was wrong, but if you can't forgive me, I just don't know what I'm going to do.
I understand now, after having met the Cardinal, after finally having met and spoken with my father, I understand.
Well, but darling, you shouldn't have had to hear about it like that. I wanted to be the one to tell you.
You must have loved him very much to keep a secret like that for all these years.
I did. I loved him very much, Kyle, and I loved you too, but I had to make a choice, and choosing to protect him was at your expense.
Well, that was an impossible choice to make.
The one thing you always wanted was your identity, and that was the one thing that I could never give you.
Yes, but I've got that now. Don't you see, Mother? I have that. The thing that's the most important thing in the whole world to me. I've got. Yeah, I do love you, Mother, and I'm very glad that you're here now.
I love you, Kyle. Can you possibly know how much?
I do. Now more than ever, I do.
Well, now, darling, you're starting a new chapter in your life tonight. And, of course, you don't owe me any explanations, but I do want you to be honest with yourself. Is marrying Maeve Stoddard what you really want?
They always are real fair.
Oh, well, there you are. We were wondering where you were.
Let me help you with your coat.
Thank you. I was calling my family. They're out of the country. That's why they can't be here. Oh. Well, we're here, and we'll be your family tonight.
And maybe for a lot longer than that. It's not often we get to make friends relatives.
You look beautiful. Thank you.
Most beautiful bride I have ever seen, except, of course, my grandbaby.
Thank you, H.B. Is everything set with the minister?
Yeah, everything's all set.
All right. H.B., I'm so glad you could be here.
Wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Kyle told me everything about his father.
I'm sorrier about that than anyone will ever know.
Well, I know how much Kyle wants you all to be here. The Lewises are still his family. Blood is one thing, H.B., but love is another. And as far as Kyle's concerned, you're his father and Billy is his brother. I wonder, would you do me a favor?
Anything for you.
How would you feel about giving the bride away?
Why, I'd be honored. That is, if you're sure.
Well, of course I am. My father is in Europe, and there's no one else
Maeve,
that I would
dear,
rather...
I didn't mean that. Are you sure you want to marry Kyle? Are you absolutely sure about this marriage?
I love Kyle, H.B. I always have. Back in New York, before either one of us ever came to Springfield, I used to dream about the day I would be Mrs. Kyle Sampson.
You can't build a life on dreams alone, my dear. Kyle is in love with Reva. You know that as well as I do, and you know he always will be.
I know that Kyle doesn't feel the same way about me that he feels about Reva. But I love him with all my heart. And I didn't force him into this, H.B. I wouldn't do that.
I know, Maeve, dear. I didn't mean that.
And he's given me a precious gift. A child.
Mm.
And we're going to raise that child together. And our love will grow with time and with care.
Kyle, are you sure you're not being hasty?
Why are you trying to do this, Mother?
The one thing I want is for you to be happy, and I know you still love Reva.
I'm going to make this marriage work. Maeve would give me anything in the world. She almost gave her life for me, Mother.
Do you love her, Kyle?
She's going to have my child. And that child is going to have a mother and a father. It's going to have a family. And you know how important that is, especially to me.
As long as you're sure it's what you really want.
It is.
Now, I want to give you something. This has been in our family for years, and now I want you to have it.
Thank you, Mother. Thank you, and one day we'll give this ring to your grandchildren.
All happiness, darling.
I see that the matron of honor is with the bride.
Yes.
Kyle, Maeve asked me to stand in for her father. I hope that's all right with you.
Of course. I met my father. H.B., I met my real father.
Oh, Kyle, I am very happy for you. I know how much that means. And I know how much my lying has hurt you. I don't know what to do. Saying sorry just doesn't seem to be enough.
You had your reasons.
All the reasons in the world can't make up for that kind of lie and what it put you through. I was protecting myself, and I was mighty wrong.
You did what you did because you're so in love with Reva. I knew that then, and I understand it now.
What I don't understand is why you didn't marry Reva. You had the chance. It's what you always wanted.
What's done is done. We can't change that. We both have lost Reva. Right now, my future is Maeve.
I wouldn't be too sure of that. I know you still love Reva, and I know that I have lost her, so it may not be too late for you, Kyle.
You're right, I do still love her, of course. And so do you. Neither one of us wanted to hurt her.
We have, though, Kyle. We've hurt her deeply.
I've got to think about today. Right now, I am going to get married. Maeve's going to have my child. And that child is going to have a family. He's going to have all the love that I can possibly give him.
I know how important the family is. I know what it means. There ain't anything I wouldn't do for mine. The most precious and important possession I have is my family.
I know that. I hope that I can be half the father that you are.
You know, Kyle, I care for you. I hope we can always be friends. And Sally and I are pretty close.
Well, you wouldn't be here today unless I felt that you were family. I'll always be part Lewis, not because I am, but because I want to be. Besides, who else would I have as my best man but my brother Billy?
Well, how are you? You feeling all right?
Oh, I just feel so nervous.
You sure that's all now?
Yes, I'm fine.
No, you're not. You're not fine. That's all right. It's part of the territory.
I can't do this. I can't go through with this wedding.
I declare they should make those words part of the official ceremony. You know, Mindy said the exact same thing. And so has every bride from time immemorial.
Vanessa, what am I going to do?
It's all right. You're just going to think about Kyle and how much you love him. You love him, don't you?
I love him more than anything. But he doesn't feel the same way about me. He's still in love with Reva. He's only doing this because he feels like he has to, and I don't want him to do that. I don't want him to throw his life away like that. I have to stop this wedding. I really do, and I have to stop it now.
Yeah, I know. I'm nervous.
No, I mean it. We can't do this. I know that you don't love me.
Maeve, I want you to marry me. I want us to be husband and wife. I want us to be mother and father to our child. Now, you made it quite clear that I didn't have to marry you. You gave me the freedom to make the choice. So did Reva. Well, I've made that choice. I chose you.
Are you sure this is what you want?
Maeve, do you love me?
Oh, yes. Enough to let you go.
I'm not going anywhere. Not now, not ever. Now, let's get married. Are you ready, Mr. Sampson?
sweetheart. Congratulations, my darling.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you very much.
Best of everything,
Thank
Kyle.
you, H.B. Well, now,
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you,
Maeve.
Vanessa.
I know you made the right decision.
I do, too.
I hear a rumor that Kyle won't tell you where the honeymoon's going to be.
That's right, he won't.
Well, why the secret?
Oh, H.B. is the most romantic thing I ever heard.
Yes,
I think so, too.
Well, how are you going to know what kind of stuff to pack?
You just pack a little bit of everything.
Right.
Yes, and that way he won't be able to get mad at you when you bring a lot of luggage.
Right.
thanks a lot, Billy. I don't know what I would have done without all your help.
I wouldn't even be here if it hadn't been for you.
Yeah.
We've been through a lot together, brother.
I know. Oh, look, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. While I'm gone, there's going to be the Stevenson merger coming up. Can you get the board of directors together?
Kyle. Wait, I don't want you to worry about anything but the honeymoon. I will take care of everything else. That is what the best man is for.
Thank you, Billy. Thanks very much.
Breaks my heart that they don't know that they're really brothers. Why, there's more love and trust between the two of them than there are in some families in a whole lifetime. It's time they knew the truth, the whole truth. I am sick of these damn lies.
Don't you think Kyle's been through enough already? Meeting his real father, losing Reva, and marrying Maeve?
Kyle needs to know the truth. And Billy, too. We've all come so far, been through so much.
Don't even think it, Harlan. Please. I beg you, don't. No more lies. No more hurting. No more loving. No more secrets. No more pain. No more.
Good luck! Luck!
Bye! Well, I think she made the most beautiful bride I've ever seen.
Oh, not really.
What do you mean, not really?
Well, I mean, she couldn't do very much to beat Mindy, and Mindy couldn't do anything to beat you.
Harlan Lewis, I know just what you're thinking, and you get it right off your mind. Now let things be. Let well enough alone.
I can't, Sally. It's lies and deceit that have damn near destroyed this family, and I ain't taking the same chance again.
You can't, H.B.
Look what happened to Kyle. Look what happened to Reva. I ain't gonna risk Billy, too.
There's absolutely no reason why he has to know.
Sally, if Kyle had the right to learn the truth about his father, Billy has the same right to learn the truth about his mother.
Harlan, please, wait.
I can't wait any longer. It's time. Son?
Yeah.
I have something I have to tell you.
What do you want to tell me?
Something I should have told you a long, long time ago.